Okay, the 2017 National Rifle Association annual meeting was held this year in Atlanta, Georgia. And like I try to do at these shows, I kind of wanted to showcase some smaller, maybe lesser known brands. We're going to take a look at one of those next, coming up here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2017 NRA convention. I'm here with Jerry from EZ Kut. And you know, I like to bring you small companies and you know, American family companies. But Jerry is the owner, one of the owners and founders of EZ Kut. If you're a hunter or an outdoorsman, they make some great products for you, for whether it's from shooting lanes, you know, clearing brush out of your trails or whatever, or just using around camp. And so, instead of me talking about it, Jerry, thanks for taking time to talk to us.
Thank you, Brian.
And tell us a little bit about your company, how you got started, and what your products are.
Okay. You got it. Well, my name is Jerry Milos from EZ Kut Products. I found this tool 24 years ago at a deer show in Madison, Wisconsin, and I was so impressed by it. It's such a durable tool. First off, it's made of all metal. You can replace the blade. This is called our Ratcheting Pruner. Now it ratchets, so I'll show you quickly. You can cut a large limb like that and just scissor right through, correct? And the difference between this and the other ones on the market is that it's an SK5 hardened carbon steel blade that you can replace. And the construction is all metal. So it just makes it the most durable tool there is.
Yeah, so you can cut through. I mean, that's a pretty big piece of limb to cut through.
Yeah, it's a little half an incher, but this thing, and when you get the circle cut going on this, you can cut it up to a 2-inch limb on it. It's phenomenal.
Wow. Which could come in really handy if you got that one limb right in your way, right?
Absolutely.
Or 7 limbs right in your way.
Absolutely. Deer hunters all over the country have relied on this tool for tree stand, ground blinds, but it's great when you're elk hunting. I don't care if you're upland game. You can actually take turkey legs off of this. Turkey hunters love this. They keep this in their vest. I mean, essentially, they can get into some small stuff and create an angle cut, put that brush in front of them, and then trim it real quickly and put it back in their pack and get ready for the shot. So it's a great tool.
Really, really cool.
Yep.
So you make tent stakes too, apparently. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
But you also came out. What actually caught my eye was you have a really new design of folding saw, right?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty cool. And by the way, it's sharp.
It's quite effective, as Brian found out. It is a sharp tool. So this is our WOW saw. We just came out with it. We spent 3 years in development of this blade. And basically, we took all the best saws that we found on the market, and we took all those features, and we put it into this saw. First and foremost, it's lightweight. We wanted a lightweight saw because we came from the hunting industry. We wanted something that could be packed easily, right? It's only 5 ounces. Secondly, we cured the flaw in most folding saws of a non-metal button and a metal hinge, so that when you close it on the lock, it locks closed, it locks open, but you will not break this hinge. It's guaranteed for life.
Guaranteed for life.
Yes, sir. The blade is replaceable. Just a Phillips head screw, you can pull that screw out and you can put a new blade in. So once you dull this out, you're ready to go. You can buy blades at ezcutproducts.com. Now the blade is what this saw is all about. What we did is made it SK4 hardened carbon steel, chrome finish. Everybody does that. Well, I'm not worried about snapping this blade. I've done it a million times.
You look and slip and slip.
Yep. The thing will stay straight and it won't break on you, right? Now what we also did is we made it taper ground, so it's thinner on the top and thicker on the bottom at the teeth. They're laser impulse hardened teeth, and the real difference is these raker gaps. So those 3 raker gaps vent the blade, and they also pull debris out of channel wire cutting. And when you see this thing cut, you'll know why we call it the WOW saw.
Yeah, let's do some cutting.
So the WOW saw cuts on the draw stroke. So what I like to show people is to use the saw very lightly, not white knuckle it, just drape it across your limb. And when you really get used to it, it's going to look like this. 1, 2. So your draw stroke is going to be the most efficient way to cut with the least amount of energy. 1, 2. It just burns through with.
Yeah, it also doesn't put any stress on the blade when you have a pull saw.
This is different
like
than
a push saw,
anything.
sometimes
That's
you put
correct.
stress
Yep.
on it.
All the way again.
So I'm going to try not to cut anybody or myself.
There you go.
Okay, well,
And one little baby, and you're through.
somebody's been, there've been a few cuts on here
They've
too.
gone through that table because
Yeah.
they don't realize how aggressive that tooth is
Yeah.
and how fast it will cut.
Just so instead of me trying to do two, I'm just going to do, you know, we did a big saw comparison a while back on the channel, and to see which one cuts the best. And this one is pretty stinking sharp, man. It just, I'm like barely putting any pressure on it.
Exactly. So, you can drape it, it'll cut.
It cuts. It does cut really good. Right. I got to give you that for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, we're proud of it. Now, what we also have done different that you won't find at other saw companies, because we came from the outdoors, we're always looking for a rugged way to keep those premium tools safe. So what we designed is this patented saw scabbard. Now, first off, you can put it in a closed position and keep it safe, right? We include in the saw scabbard 2 pockets. One for additional blades you can put in here, so you can keep the blade on hand. EZ Kut Products will be offering a bone saw, which you'll be able to put in there for outdoorsmen that are hunting. There's a pocket here for a tool to back out the blade in the field. Now, it's a 3-way buckling system, so you can run your belt through here and run it horizontally, or run your belt through this way, or quick clip it. Another nice feature is you can put the saw in the open position like so. Just like so. And buckle it down. You'll wear it like this, and in the field you don't have to continue to open and close the wow saw. You can pull it out of the open position, use it, and then place it back in the scabbard. So it's a real nice scabbard, which you can also get at www.ezkutproducts.com.
www.ezkut. I was going to ask you where you can get this stuff.
That's correct.
So right now you're selling on the internet.
Yes.
And possibly soon to be in stores.
Yeah, we are having some close deals right now with a couple of major box stores, right. But 90% of our sales is through these shows and on the internet.
And you have a couple of patents on some of your things?
Yeah, two of our products are patented, and we have 2 in the process of being patented. The one patented product is our sling pack right over there. That's a very popular tool. It's the first ever lopper sheath and 5-in-1 carrying case, which will carry your lopper, your pruner and sheath, and your wow saw, as well as your sharpener.
So, you know, for me, what I see when I see that, not just for an outdoors person, somebody that does surveying or does any
power lines, any type of utility work.
Anytime you need to cut something, some kind of brush, something made out of wood.
Absolutely. Trail riders love them, clearing trails.
Right.
Park and recreation workers. It's a phenomenal tool to carry everything and keep it safe.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much for taking time to talk to us.
Brian.
I always like to kind of showcase some American family-owned businesses, which is the backbone of our economy. And I really appreciate you taking time.
I appreciate you. Thanks, Brian.
And thank you for taking time to watch. Once again, put out a new video every Friday and every Saturday, and usually a couple of occasional videos throughout the week. You can check out another one right here. If you're not subscribed, you can fix that by clicking right down here. Once again, my name's Brian. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.